don't have any makeup on except for lipstick. I got my summer clothes on. I'm cleaning the house. I'm all sweaty. And then Threads was released. And we're all trying to figure out what to do with this new social media platform. So let's talk about it in this episode of the Library Marketing Show. Welcome back, everyone. My name is Angela Hursh. I'm the person behind the blog, superlibrarymarketing.com. You can head there and look for the Library Marketing Show tab to suggest a topic or ask a question for a future episode of this show, or to nominate your library or another library doing great work in marketing for Kudos. I have some kudos to give away later in the show, so stick around for that. Before we get into Threads, let's talk about other ways to connect with me on social media. I am on Threads now under the name Webmaster Girl. You can, though, subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on LinkedIn. Both ways will get you an alert every time I upload a new episode of this show. Okay, so because of the craziness over on Twitter, I think Meta must have been working on the social media platform for a while, and they decided to release it. It's Threads, and it's supposed to be a Twitter replacement. So let's talk a little bit about what we know about the platform so far and what your library should be doing when this new social media platform is released. First of all, what you need to know is that there is only mobile options for Threads right now. You can only use it through the mobile app. There's no desktop version, no web interface yet. It's run by Meta. You have to have an existing Instagram account to get a Threads account. So most of you I know have Instagram for your libraries, and it should be pretty easy for you to sign up for a Threads account. And that is my number one reason for recording this today. I want you all to sign up for Threads. Even if you have absolutely no plans to post to it and you don't know what to do with it, you need to claim your library's username, your handle on this new social media platform as soon as possible before someone else does. So if you learn nothing from this episode today, make sure you sign up for a Threads account, and then you can let it sit while you figure out what to do. So here's some things to consider about this platform. Posts on Threads can be up to 500 characters long, which is longer than our character limit in Twitter, which can be good and bad. You can do links, you can do photos, you can do videos that are up to 5 minutes long. I think Twitter only allowed 2.5 minutes worth of video. And you can share your Thread post to your Instagram stories, or share a link to your Threads post on other platforms. Right now, anyone who follows your library, if you decide to start posting on Threads, are going to see a mix of threads, that's what their posts are called, by users they follow, as well as recommended content. So already we know that there is an algorithm associated with Threads. We just don't know what the details are or what it values and what it will boost. It is a very fast-growing platform. One thing I noticed about it when I signed up is that because it's connected to Instagram and Facebook, there's an option where everybody that you follow on Instagram, you can follow them automatically on Threads. My guess is that most people are going to choose that option because it's way easier than like trying to go through and find all your friends again and re-follow them on Threads. And I'm not sure why you wouldn't do that, especially since everybody who's on Instagram, that those accounts are going to be connected. So that'll be great. It might be easier for you to build an audience for your library on Threads than it has when other social media platforms like TikTok have been released. That's pretty much all we know about the platform right now. Like I said, I've been on it, I'm posting a little bit, I'm just kind of playing around with it a bit. It can be fun for your library to do some experimentation on Threads if that's something you have time to do. We're in the middle of summer reading right now, so who knows? But you can play around on Threads and see what gets engagement and, maybe post once a day just for fun for a while and see what happens. So I'm curious, how many of you started a Threads account after the app was released? And what do you think of it so far? Is it less toxic than Twitter? Are you thinking about posting there? What have you heard out in the library space about the social media platform? Let's start a conversation down in the comments of this video. I'm also going to share a article that I found from The Hill with the latest about Threads down in the show description if you're watching on YouTube, or the comments if you're watching on LinkedIn. It's time to give away Kudos. And Kudos today actually goes to a very large group of libraries in England. I'm going to give you a link to a great article in The Guardian down in the show description if you're watching on YouTube, or the comments if you're watching on LinkedIn. But basically, this article talked about how much value the libraries in England generate every year. 3.4 billion pounds a year through services supporting children's literacy, digital inclusion, and health. This comes from a study at the University of East Anglia. Discovered that services of a typical branch provide in a year are worth about £1 million, and that library's value could equate to 6 times their running costs. I really hope that the libraries in England pick up on this and start marketing and promoting this study and talking about their value. And it would be really interesting for libraries in other parts of the world to calculate the amount of money that they generate for their local economy and what they save. I know a lot of libraries do, you've saved this much money on your checkout slips when people check out. So that's really cool. But I just want to say congratulations to the libraries in England, who I think are going to benefit greatly from this study. That's it for this very exciting episode of the Library Marketing Show, but my channel has lots more tips. If you're doing library promotions, you want to learn some more, head to the next video and I'll see you there.